What about retirement accounts? Are they protected from creditors? Again, great question. Florida is fantastic about protecting retirement accounts. So let's go through the popular ones. 401ks. In Florida, if you have a 401k and you're currently contributing to it, or it's from an old employer, or it's a rollover from a 401k from another one and you started it with a new employer, as long as it hasn't been tainted, meaning you haven't gone in, taken the money out, and then thrown in, done something with it, if it's a rollover or if it's just a strict 401k account, it's going to be 100% protected from your creditors. So if you're currently at a job and they offer a 401k and you're not taking advantage of it, shame on you. You should be. Because number one, if they match, that's free money. And number two, it's going into a retirement account that's going to help you going forward. Now again, I can't help you on the investment side. That's something between you and your investment counselor. But I would say if you're not taking advantage of it, you're missing the boat on this one. Same thing with an IRA. If you're with a company, they don't offer a retirement account. That doesn't mean you can't save for retirement. You need to go out and start your own IRA and contribute some money to it. Put it in investments that you feel comfortable with depending on your age and where you're getting started. Again, any money you're putting into an IRA is going to be protected from creditors' claims. It's unless you've done some kind of fraudulent transfer, which is a whole nother story. But let's just say you're a small, you're a single person, you're working, you want to put some money away, but oh, my employer doesn't have a 401k plan. Okay, call up Charles Schwab or call up ING or somebody and say, hey, I want to start my own IRA. American Express, or what do they call them, Vesters, or Smith Barney. Call me, I'll get you to one. You can always get an account started somewhere and start planning for your future. Even if you have a 401k and you want to invest some stocks on the side, that's fine. Put money away. But now the plan that you start on the side may not be protected. What about pensions? Let's say you work for the government and you got Florida retirement systems. That's a protected plan. What about ERISA qualified plans? ERISA is the employment, retirement, blah, 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 federal government protected plans, protected. So Florida's really good, folks, about protecting retirement plans. As long as they're set up properly under the Florida statute, that's what you got to look for. When somebody comes to me and says, Carmen, I'm from Ohio, and I got a plan that a retirement plan I paid into, a teacher's plan I paid into for 30 years. Okay, how was it set up? I get the plan, I look at it, and I see if it qualifies under the Florida statute. If it does, great. I'd send a copy of that to the bankruptcy trustee and say, this is why we're exempting this plan, bam, bam, bam. The chances are pretty good that the bankruptcy trustees have already seen somebody who filed bankruptcy with the exact same plan. I mean, the best companies, in my opinion, to work for around here is Publix. They do a great job protecting their employees and all the plans that they have. And obviously the U.S. Postal Service, they protect their employees as well. And a lot of companies do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there are certain companies out here not to work for it. That's silly. If you have no retirement plan available for you, you can always open your own IRA, individual retirement account, and there's going to be a way for you to put money away for your retirement, and it's totally protected from your creditors. So that's something to think about.